know it's a weird place to start off the video, but we're in Wilds today. I know, first time I've recorded here. Pretty cool. Not really. It's pretty dusty in here. I don't like it. But we are teaching you guys how to terrain well, because this is a clip of my mountain I've built. It only took an hour and a half. Yeah, I tried. So these are some pretty good tips on how to build terrain, and yeah. So when you build terraining, you obviously want to lower the ground. Every single large block that isn't the 2x2, 1x2, yeah. This one, 4 blocks tall. This one, also 4 blocks tall. So that means you gotta whip this guy out right here. Click it four times. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope you can count that high, because it's gonna get harder. Place one down. That's 16 by 16. Largest grass block. There's also a dirt 16 by 16. I'm not using that right now. When you always start off, you want to guess how high you want it. So I'm gonna say 8 feet tall. 8 feet, 8 blocks tall. So start off with this, and then obviously grass. Never do this. This is the worst thing, especially if you're in BAM. If you're building for BAM, never have grass under grass. It looks horrible. It ruins the whole factor of everything. Like, that just looks horrible. Even if it's just like a tiny thing, fix it. Because look, that looks so much better. Alright, now I want to do these. You're gonna need a bunch of them. That's okay. You don't want to smooth them out too much. But if you can, put it in layers. Don't be symmetrical, because that's not how nature works in terraining. If you want it a taller structure, make it shorter on the edges and higher at the top. So thinner edges, thick top, if that makes sense. I'll show you another example later. So this is going to be a wider design. So that looks decent. Layer that up a little more. Boom. That could be your terrain right there. It's not finished. This is not a finished design at all. You can do the same thing with snow blocks. Not right now. Okay, now you want to use the grass 2x1s and the dirt 2x1s. That one. So with these, always place dirt first. See how that just smooths out the edges? What you want. You don't want to place too many, because then the grass blocks will look like that looks good. I'll do one over here, and one here. Let's just smooth out that whole corner. Now if you want, replace it with grass. Boom. I will show you exactly why we don't place grass underground. 1 minute. Okay. Boom. Alright. That is a finished area. No, it's not. Lied. Sorry. Okay. You can have some dirt patches. That's fine. For now. So about around here, my mic cuts out. So, yeah. Okay, so here we're going to show you why to not place grass under grass, because it looks horrible and it's completely unprofessional. It sticks out like a sore thumb. There's a huge gap between the pixels, and it just looks extremely unprofessional. when when you do it on a smaller section, it looks even worse because it's more visible. And if you flip it, it doesn't make it any better. Just don't do it because it's not gonna work out anyway, especially if you do that. I get if you don't own the dirt 1x2s, but please don't do that. It looks so bad. If you want to spice up the looking of your terrain, add some nature to it, go right ahead. I would prefer you to do that because it would look better. So here, you want to add some bushes, it would look good. Just don't overdo it because then it's just gonna look ridiculous and look like a wall of bushes. But if you can, make a little drip to it. Not like, I like my cheese drippy, but not like that, you know? And then add some flowers, mushrooms. I'd say mushrooms go on the dirt because you don't see that many mushrooms on grass. Some flowers. Don't be shy to color them. They all don't have to be red. Don't use a repeated color. But yeah, that's a pretty finished product. If you want, you can add some trees to it. It doesn't really matter. Just make it look unique. So that is the beginner level of terraining, and now I'm going to show you an archway and how to build one. And after that, there will be audio, hopefully. This is going to be building an cave to the archway. If you do want to add a cave to the archway. The intermediate level of terraining. Might need more room, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, okay. So here you want to build up, but not like this, because this isn't gonna curve. Like this, one over. Don't make it symmetrical because then it's gonna look weird. Then nothing's gonna line up right. But that's kind of what we're aiming for. Here, and then like this one could be like, ew, a lot actually. Boop. And then here is gonna be 2 to that. That's like the really basic look. Oh god, that looks bad. I'll be able to do it. But so that's the basic look of the archway. You don't have to copy that design because there's so many ways. I built it way higher than I usually do. So yeah, that looks weird. It's not my type. But so 2x2s, 2x2s. See that? 2x2s. So with this, you don't want to just make it. How can I tell you this? You don't want it to be flat. You want it to kind of stick out a little bit for more definition. So, boom, boom, boom. This is for just structure. I would really just stuff. I'll get it. But yeah, time lapse. Please. So that's what I'm thinking for the 2x2 layout. So now the fun-ish part is that 1x2s definitioning. So you really want to add layers to this, not where there's gaps like that, but like this. So, that is only one side. Ew, why do I sound like that? That's only one side of the training, but you can do two sides. I only did one side because, I mean, that's... Just do that again on the other side. Remember, don't make it symmetrical, so make it completely different on the other side. For that, the intermediate level, if you want, you can add grass. I would suggest using those. Remember, don't place grass under grass. Please, I beg you, no matter what. For making a trail, the only exception for making a slightly decent looking trail is when you do that. That's it. That's the only exception. But I would rather have you go like this. Add different textures. Like that. But, you know. Like, ooh, one over there. Grass here. You know, like a trail, okay? There's not grass under grass. Please, please, please. It's gonna make you lose very competition. Yeah, so remember layers and layers, which is the goal. Which clearly, I don't. So this was the only thing. From here to here. And then compare it to this, there's various layers. And so I stopped because the width of this layer got down to the 2s. So 2 by 2. Because if you go like this, it's just gonna start looking really bad. Because it looks out of place and it just looks blocky. That's why you want to stop at that point. That is the intermediate level. We're not doing the cave. I lied. Because that was in the other clip that didn't have audio and I don't want to voice over anymore. Because I think I sound weird in the voiceovers and I'm sorry you have to deal with something like that. Okay, so I'm going to just tell you how I built the mountain in my BAM 11, which was wildcard. So yeah. That was intermediate. I hope you liked it because that took a minute. Woohoo! Shout out to Turtles. Even though he's not in this video, he was. And I just wanted to shout him out because he took time to, you know, help in last recording. Anyways, for 2 videos, I showed this map. I never showed the final product, which I'm sorry. I'm not doing that in this video. But a really large attraction in this map, it's the mountain, which it's pretty large. Here, I'll show you. Hey, the mountain's pretty large, if you can tell. This took about 2.5 hours to build. I really suggest trying it when you start getting better at terraining. So what I did here was do a 16 by 16 layer, and here. See how this is the 4 by 8. So I stacked the 4 by 8s to make a large base wall. And then for the next layer, I stacked more 8 by 8s, but it went in layers, like larger layers. And then I shrunk down to the 4 by 4s, and then the 2 by 2s. And then eventually, I got to the point where, hey, I could push this out more. So that's how I got this groove. And so I would suggest, if you want to build 2 peaks, go ahead. It's just a little harder because you have to get the indent perfectly made in the middle. But for this, I would really suggest having it flattened out in a few points, but still have textures. Like over here, kind of messed up. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I have no reason to. But this is slightly flattened and then it went mildly up. So yeah, I'm not gonna show you how to make a mountain because I'm not doing that right now. Really, I don't want to. But so that's like an overview. Like those things down there. There. Those are all 16 by 16s. And over there. So yeah. If you do want to check out the mountain, it's in Code Crystal. Somewhere on the screen. You'll see it. It's right there. Yep. There you go. See that arrow? Yep. Yep. Just look where it's pointing. There you go. Good job. So that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you like the tips and the good old pointers for terraining. Not that many people record terraining videos. I just saw this one video about, oh, how to do better in BAM and stuff. No, I'm not dissing you. That was a good video idea. I liked it. But I just wanted to give more detailed description about terraining because, well, no one really shouts it out or anything. Because it's a pretty hard skill to master. And over here, I built a cave. Looks decent. It was squished though. But yeah, shout out to @turtles_are_my_fav right there on the screen. Code Crystal also right there. Yeah, like and subscribe if you want to. Please check out Turtles' channel. Have a great night or day. Tonight. Go to bed, bro. It's not that hard. Well, it is. Go to bed.